Hello, so today we're going to work on the garden and we're going to have some fun just trying to sort out the lemon balm that I found growing in. Now, as you can see, my garden is my nemesis. I hate it, I despise it. When I moved in, I thought I was going to love it, but I'm disabled and I'm struggling to do the work on my own. I can't afford a gardener and I can't afford decent tools, so it's taking me forever. I have to do a bit of work, stop and rest, do a bit of work, stop and rest. If you're disabled, you know the routine. So it takes me forever. So here's what I have done thus far. Let me see if I can turn the camera around. So I dug all of this out. It was all bushes here. But my neighbour who used to live here put me on a guilt trip and made me dig it all out and get rid of it all because she didn't like it, and she put me on a guilt trip. So I dug it all out and then it all overgrew with garlic and all these weeds and things. So I dug it all out and I'm eventually going to fill it with stones. I'm going to buy a few bags a month and just fill it with stones, and then I'm just going to put some herb pots on it, and this will be my witch's herb garden. But today I'm just going to focus on digging around this, getting all the weeds gone and putting some weed stopper around it, because if you look here, let me show you, I cut all the ragwort and things back and now I've got to dig these out, and they're going to be deep in and there is loads of them and I don't know how I'm going to do it, and I'm feeling very defeated, but I've got to do it. I've got no one else to do it, so wish me luck. Hi guys, how you doing? So as you can see, these weeds really got the better of me, but I took my time and I did my best. I've only done half the garden so far and I made myself a little buddy. She came and she looked after me and kept me company while I bent my tools and broke my back. As you can see, look at the state of that shovel, but we got there and we got a lot of that garlic out. I did the best I could. I shoveled as much as I could and it took me hours, absolute hours. But as you can see, my lemon balm is looking good. I need to buy a lot of stones and things, but I also managed to harvest a little bit of ivy there, so I can dehydrate that and add that to my acupuncture, or however you say it. But this was hard work. I had to really wet that soil to get those pegs in, to keep that down, because I do not want it. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut that off short. I'm not very good at editing. So here's some video photos of my garden as it was when I first moved in and how I let it overgrow. That wasn't my intention, but I struggle. I'm doing everything on my own. That's how my garden corner used to look, the corner that I'm working on at the present. And that's why my neighbour put me on a guilt trip to cut it all back because she didn't like it. But I'm working on it. As you can see, my garden looks so much better once I got a gardener and he cut the grass back and we got rid of all that rubbish. But that's my corner that I'm working on. I did a lot of work over the past few years and I keep letting it overgrow. I don't mean to. I do a bit of work every year and then I forget to look after it over the autumn and winter, and then the spring kicks in and the garlic bulbs and the weeds grow back and then I'm screwed again, so I have to do it all again. But this year I'm trying to prepare. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get it all done with my little cheap tools and my hours and hours, because it takes me forever. But I'm going to do my best. I'll get there one day. I hope you like it.